Coffee and convo, y'all. It's game day. Let's get it. Yo, salute to everybody here in the building, man. I already see everybody rocking Savage Raider, Duffy, Dan, Ant, man, Wade, Mark Davis. Salute the Biff, Raider for life. All my people are already here in the building. Make sure you wipe them feet, meaning hit them thumbs up, and also hit that subscribe button, you guys. Welcome to the latest installment of Coffee and Convo. I am your host, Graphk Raider, man. Salute to everybody here, man. You guys can be anywhere in the world, but you chose to be right here with me. Salute the Demon Time. I see you, Raider by nature. Kenny Mack, all my people. I am the Bay. I see all my guys. It is game day. I am feeling it right now. Just left the gym. I said, you know what, man? We got to do a coffee and convo before we do our watch party tonight. For those who didn't know, me, Hammer, Big Mike, and Stu will be live doing a full-length watch party tonight. It's going to be about 3-4 hours long. So make sure you guys are tapped in with us. It's going to be really, really fun. Like I said, man, Hammer, Big Mike, Stuart Schweiger, our Raider brother. We're about to have a ball today, man. So make sure you guys pull up. A few things to talk about, man. We're going to talk about Marcus Epps. For those who had no idea, he did pop up on the injury report yesterday with the knee injury. It looks as though he is out today. I know everyone's saying questionable right now, but we're going to talk about it. It looks as though he's out and Roderick Teamer is in. So we should see some Chris Smith, maybe some Polamalu today, but just a variation of those guys. But that's a big blow, man. Marcus Epps, that is a big blow because he is really effective in the run game for us. You know what I'm saying? And that's a blow. And very questionable right now with Jakorian Bennett also. I think this is going to be more of a game time decision, but I'm hearing rumblings about him potentially being out today, you guys. And it looks as though, if so, Meek may start on the outside with Marcus Peters on the other side and Tyler Hall in the slot. So it can get tricky today. This secondary may be very, very spooky come game time tonight, man. So I'm hoping and praying that somehow, some way, Jakorian ends up playing for us. But from what I'm hearing, he should be out. Could be wrong, but from what I'm hearing behind the scenes, Jakorian may be out today, and that would be a major, major blow to this defense, man. Hey, salute to my brother, man. I see my brother, my little bro, Fingers in the building, man. Salute to my brother, man. Shout out to you and OG out there in Vegas catching the show right now. Love you, bro. You already know what time it is. Salute to the $2 donation as well. I am the Bay. We're getting the next 3 to 4 games. Book it, man. And look, these are a lot of winnable games right now. I am the Bay. We just got to figure out a way to just get one. Get one, take that momentum, and let's go blast the Patriots. Because I don't know if you guys seen yesterday, DC and the New Orleans Saints absolutely carved up the New England Patriots. They are terrible. They benched Mac Jones again. I believe that's 2 weeks in a row. New England looks really bad offensively, defensively. We got 2 real games back-to-back that we can win, man. Green Bay, Patriots, and then we got Chicago on the road and Detroit following that. We have some winnable games coming up, you guys. We just got to figure out a way today to pull one out Monday Night Football primetime. And Devontae will be playing, you guys. Nate Hobbs has been ruled out. He is out with the ankle injury. He will not be playing today. So we are very thin in the secondary. But one thing that, the Raiders, we might have the up and up on. I don't know if you guys seen this. Let me head over to Twitter real quick. Shout out to Tom Pelissero. Mentioned on NFL Plus. Let me take this off the screen real quick. Much love to Tom Pelissero. Mentioned on NFL Plus, Packers running back Aaron Jones' status for tonight remains up in the air. And at this point, it sounds unlikely he'll go. He returned last week after missing 2 games and made the trip to Vegas, but he was limited in practice all week and is not 100%. So this is a big blow to that Green Bay offense if Aaron Jones can't go. And, look, I'm not one of them guys, man, that wants to beat teams, with some of their best weapons out. But I'm going to be honest right now. We can take whatever we can right now. We've been struggling mightily on the offensive side of the ball. And Green Bay, I've seen them, a few comebacks. Jordan Love has looked pretty good this season. I remember them a few weeks back being down 17-0 against the Saints, coming back. That's a big blow for that offense if Aaron Jones cannot go. So keep an eye on that. It may be a game time type decision. I don't think they're going to throw him out there if he's not 100%. There's no reason to get one of your major weapons hurt this early on in the season, especially with them being, I believe, 2-2 right now. Salute to my dog, James. One game at a time. Starts tonight. Raiders. Talk that talk, Lillard. Salute to my dog, man. Facts. One game at a time, man. Salute to Mondo. Salute the Freight Train. I see all my guys in the building. Salute the Gunsmoke. He said I had to restart I don't know what's going on with YouTube right now, man. Salute to Brendan. And you know what's funny, man? I'm going to sound like a broken record here, Brendan, because I'm going to say the same thing that I've said the past 3-4 weeks. Establish the run. The Green Bay Packers are not a very good defense stopping the run. Today has to be the day this O-line gets his run blocking together and allows Josh Jacobs to get out of the backfield and have a major game for us today. Establishing the run, Brendan counts. Also, little bro, we have to create some turnovers on the defensive side of the ball. I'm so sick of these almost, we all know almost doesn't count, right? Marcus Peters dropped a few, Epps, not Epps. Trayvon Merrick has dropped a few. Finally got one last week. Thank God. He's starting to level up here, and I love it. But we have to create some turnovers on the defensive side of the ball. And the third one, it's the same three keys for me. Pressure from the defensive line. You have to create pressure. We're right now actively looking for an additional pass rusher in free agency or someone to trade for. So at this point, we need to create some pressure, a pressure opposite side of Max Crosby. And I'm hoping that Malcolm Kuntz has a game today. I'm hoping that this regime gives him as many reps as possible because Malcolm Kuntz has been very good out there when given the time to be on the field. And I'm hoping that Tyree Wilson also shows improvement. He looked pretty good last week. He's getting better and better and better. I'm just hoping that he keeps showing signs of life, as a defensive end because we need him. We need him. So pressure on the defensive line, create some turnovers on the defensive side of the ball, and establish the run. You have to, man. I love that Josh Jacobs has so many receiving yards. He's been one of our big receiving threats out of the backfield. We need him to run the football. I don't want to see him 600, 700. Yeah, you want to see him have 700 yards receiving, but you want him to get over 1,000 yards rushing. And I think that it starts today. It starts today, Brandon. Salute to my dog, man. Yep, Teamer is definitely taking Epps' spot tonight. Facts. Facts plus tax. And I'm here for it, man. At least Roderick Teamer can get his hands on the football and he can come down with a few. Look, I know Teamer is a glorified special teamer, no pun intended, but I like seeing him out there getting a few reps at the safety spot. It's a big blow with Marcus Epps because he's a very valuable asset in the run game. But I think that Teamer's going to be all right out there. But I want to see a mixture, James, of him and Chris Smith and Palomau. I hope they're all active because we need all hands on deck today with Epps out. Salute to Mark Davis, my dog. Graphk, did you hear about my text about AOC? I did not, Mark Davis. Please inform me, King, what you were talking about. Salute to Mark Davis, my dog. Let me see. I like that, Vinny. 2 sacks for Tyree and a forced fumble. Let's go. I'm going to be modest. I'm not going to go, that extreme, that bold. I'm just going to say I would love to see him get some more pressures on the quarterback. And let's see if he can come up with just one sack. I'm cool with that. that would be a major confidence booster for this kid to get one. So I'm gonna be a little, I'm gonna bring the expectations a little lower. 2 sacks and a forced fumbles a lot. That sounds like a Max Crosby type game, and I can definitely see him doing that today because Green Bay is, they've had some up and downs on the offensive line as well. They lost their left tackle. We need to take advantage of that. Max Crosby is going to get the 2 sacks and a forced fumble. Now Tyree, I'm hoping he can get one. That would be phenomenal. Let me see. It's very bold. Have we gotten a pick? Yes. Last week, Trayvon Merritt came down with one. I believe he returned it to about the 50 yard line. Finally got one. We need to continue that momentum, Gunsmoke. We need to come up with some turnovers. And that starts today. We had 1 week where we got one last week. We got to continue this. This needs to become a new tradition weekly, right? Come down with some picks. Get some turnovers, man, because you want Jordan Love to be playing from behind. Because if Aaron Jones is not out there, you guys, they can't really depend on the run game. I know they got AJ out there, AJ Dillon, but I'm just saying right now, they can't depend on the run game without Aaron Jones. And it looks as though he may be out today. So I want them to play from behind. I want to force Jordan Love to throw the football to Christian Watson and Romeo Doubs. And those other options he have. Force him to throw the football. Without Aaron Jones, they're a one-dimensional team. Like I said before, I like AJ Dillon. I watched him closely at Boston College, but to me, he's more of a goal line situation type back, like a bruising back. You know what I mean? And if you have no Aaron Jones out there, you have to force Jordan Love to throw the football. Salute to Okie, that content. Tent gang in the building, man. Put them tents in the comments section, you guys. And real quick, man, woodsandwhiskey.com. Make sure you guys go get you a bottle. Tell the GOAT I sent you. Go get some of that GOAT whiskey. OakLosVegas.com. There is new merch on the website right now, and there's going to be some more stuff going up today. Stay tuned. OakLosVegas.com and PlanetRaiders.com for everything Raider related, man. Salute to everybody in the building, and thank you for everybody supporting what we do over here at Oak Las Vegas and Mount Shillmore as a whole. I appreciate you guys. Salute to my dog, Midnight. This is a get-right game for our offense. Green Bay is a bad first-half team. Our defense is a good second-half team. A great thought right there from Midnight. This is facts. That defense wakes up in the second half, and that O in Green Bay has been slow. They've had to come back, and they have a few times. Don't get me wrong, but this is a game we got to go out there and just absolutely from the first snap, just go out there and dominate these guys. Like I said, man, the defense is a little beat up right now. The running back position is up in arms right now without Aaron Jones potentially being there. We got to take advantage of this team. We have to take advantage. Salute to my dog, Midnight. Mark Davis. Anonymous text was sent yesterday to the media about AOC saying we have to keep it 100. AOC can get the ball anywhere on the field, unlike short throw Garoppolo. Well, I'm hoping Hemi G, man, today can become Hemi again. I'm hoping that he can become Hemi again, man. He's right back to Jimmy. Week 1, he was Hemi. Right now, he is right back to Jimmy. Let's get back to Hemi, G. Come on, man. Salute to my dog, Zach, man. We know Green Bay is going to stack the box. Jimmy's got to throw the ball down the field. Hopefully, Trey gets some reps. And I'm hoping as well, Zach, that we can see Trey Tucker out there a lot more because every time he gets a rep, it looks as though he may take it to the crib. The young rook out of Cincinnati, the third rounder, needs more reps. And I'm hoping that Josh McDaniels gets a little more creative offensively today to break this bad spell of offense that, so far this season. Get creative, Josh. I want to see some watching some of these offenses, watching Detroit yesterday, watching Kansas City, watching Miami, these offensive juggernauts. Why not us? You got to get a little more creative here, Josh McDaniels. You got to stop living in your head and get out of your own way. Allow these guys to go out there and just play the game of football, man. You know what I mean? It's like you overthink everything. Let these guys go out there. You have Trey Tucker. He is a guy that can literally take it to the crib anytime you put him out on the football field. Get these guys involved. Get Michael Mayer and Austin Hooper involved. If you're going to do this short, immediate pass shit, get the tight ends involved. Where are they at? Get these guys involved. It starts today, you guys. I want to see Mayer and Hooper have more than two or three, receptions. I want to see Josh Jacobs run the ball effectively. This is the time that you start getting the offense going right now. And if we don't get it going this week, you guys, I'm sorry. The offense to me is just a wrap. It's a rap suey, man. Rap suey, man. Let me see. Salute to John Danks, my dog, man. Thank you, brother, for giving a guy with a brain. Hey, prayers to you, King. Prayers to you, my brother. I hope everything, man, is okay. And I'm gonna definitely say a prayer for you, my brother. Salute to Danks, man, my guy. 2 tight end sets and throw in some pre-snap motion. Talk that shit, Dan. Talk that shit, brother. And I love that default picture, man. I see Snake right there. Salute to my dog, James Lillard, once again. Amik taking 1 or 2 love picks to the crib. Okay, and we've seen this, right? We've seen this. We've seen Amik make some big plays. We've seen him give up big plays. I'm hoping that this is a game where Amik, he's probably going to get a lot of reps with potentially Jakorian Bennett out. I want to see this guy make some big plays. Just don't give up the big play. They have some sneaky young receivers out there in Green Bay. Jordan Love definitely has some chemistry with Romeo Doubs and Christian Watson. You know what I mean? But this is the week that we need one of those big plays from Amik. You know what I mean? We need it. And I'm hoping that he just doesn't give up big plays. I can definitely see this, man. Amik having a pick potentially to the crib. I like that, man. Salute to James. Let me see. Salute to my brother John in the building. Salute Graphk. Hope Hammer feels good for the show. Yes, he'll be all right. He'll be all right, bro. He'll definitely be cool. Salute to my dog Emmanuel. Been watching you for years, brother. Much love. I appreciate you, Emmanuel. Thank you, King, for the nice words, man. My brother. Salute to Rule. Use Trey Tucker in the slot. Yes. If you're not going to use Renfro, you might as well. Let him keep the defense honest with his speed. Anything to get the run game going. Factory outlet, Rube. I agree with you, my brother. I definitely agree with you. Let me see. Shout out to Vinny. Says Diablo is always in the backfield, but can never finish tackling. Gotta hope AJ's not playing. I low-key got to disagree with you on that, Vinny. I've seen Diablo in the backfield, coming downfield, bruising motherfuckers. I've seen it. But I've also seen him tackle high way too much. You're right. Today, he has to finish up plays. Diablo has to finish up plays. All of these missed tackles and giving these running backs and, these receivers, more yards after the catch, we cannot afford that. Diablo, wrap up, get these motherfuckers down. Facts, bro. Yeah, and Black Smoke, fake wannabe tackles. You got to bring these guys down, man. Salute to Robert. Get Jacobs going. Play action to Tucker. The problem is this, man. I'm more worried about we need to use some play action a lot. But do you guys think that Jimmy G can get him the ball? Do you think that play action can open up the field for a speedster like Trey Tucker? Do you think that Jimmy G can get the ball downfield to him? I mean, look, all you got to do is get the ball in Trey Tucker's hands. It doesn't even need to be a deep pass. Just get the ball in his hands. This guy is a weapon. He is a phenomenal, dynamic weapon. All you got to do is get the ball in his hands. That's it. So, I know a lot of people are hoping for this deep ball to magically appear. That's just not Jimmy G's game. You know what I'm saying? So just get the ball in Trey Tucker. Just get the ball in your playmakers' hands. A lot of these guys are monsters with the yak. Michael Mayer at Notre Dame, you guys, was a monster with the yards after the catch. Get the ball to your big body tight end. Get the ball to Austin Hooper. Let him run up that yak. Devontae, great with the yak. Hunter Renfro, great with the yak. All you got to do is get the ball in your playmakers' hands, man. That's it. And we've struggled mightily this season with just getting our guys involved outside of Jacoby and Devontae. We got to get other guys involved in this offense. We're way too one-dimensional right now. These defenses know it's going to Tay or it's going to Jacoby, or we're going to run Josh Jacobs, and we're 9 times out of 10 this season, they're going to tackle him in the backfield. We got to get this offense opened up today, and it starts today. Salute to my brother Rob, man. Salute to my dog Jose on a $10 donation. I was looking at potential DC replacements. Say we get rid of PG next season. I'd like to get John Fox as our DC. Damn, I heard that name John Fox in a minute, Jose. Man, I don't know, bro. Like, I know that he was a defensive mind years prior. I want a young, fresh mind as a defensive coordinator and offensive coordinator. I want some creativeness. I don't know if John Fox can come back in here and potentially do what he used to do. He's been gone for so long. Is he still in the league? I don't even know if John Fox is still in the league. Is he doing color commentating now? I don't know what he does, but I think the game has passed him up. I want a young, fresh mind, Jose. This defensive coordinators that they play these hybrid defenses. They throw the 3-4, the 4-3. They throw these different looks out there. I want somebody that's going to come in and be able to adapt to today's offenses. I don't know if John Fox can do that because these O's, Jose, today are so, you know what I mean? Like they're so creative. Those old defenses. Oh, he's a senior assistant. Okay, he's with Detroit. Okay. I didn't even know that. So he's kind of like the Rob Ryan of the Detroit Lions for us, right? That senior assistant, that guy that's just there to but I don't know, man. I don't. I'd rather have a Brian Flores, a younger, bright defensive-minded coordinator, or potentially one of these other guys out there, these young guys. I don't want to go back to the old ways of Raiders doing business and getting these old. The game has passed John Fox up. There's a reason why he's a senior assistant at this point. You know what I mean? Salute to my dog Jose and the $10 donation, man, my brother. Okay, he's with the line. I had no clue that John Fox was even in the league. Salute to Mondo, man. With Epps out, I'm calling it a pick for Smith. Raider Nation for life. And let's hold out on that, Mondo, because we still do not know. Knowing the Raiders and knowing we're down to safety, potentially, with Epps being out. And from what I'm hearing, everything is going towards him being out. Salute to my dog Rain as well. Rain came out today and said that he is not starting. I know my brother Rain has a few connections, within, the organization and all that shit. Salute to Rain. He actually called Aiden O'Connell starting a week prior. So I got to give Rain, my little bro, his flowers. But this regime would be the one, these guys, it's just, you don't know what they think, what they're thinking, right? Watch Chris Smith be just inactive. Watch them bring in Palomal, which I would love, and Roderick Teamer. Watch Chris Smith be inactive. I wouldn't even be shocked. I wouldn't even be shocked at all. Let me see. Epps is listed with a no status, which means he is a go. William, that was yesterday. That was on that. Apparently, that knee injury is worse than what they assumed. That's from what I'm hearing, and that's what I'm hearing. A lot of people are talking about right now, that the knee injury it ended up being worse than what it was. Salute to my dog, JT, man, my brother, man. Chargers defense had no J.C. Jackson, which I don't know if you heard the story, JT. J.C. refused to go in against us. He refused to go in and play against us. Apparently, he knew a trade was on the horizon, he went back home to New England, where he became this star at the cornerback position. But apparently, he did not want to go in to play against us. So I don't know if that was him knowing a trade was in the air and he refused to go out there and get cooked by Devontae Adams, which it probably was. You know what I'm saying? But he refused to go into last week's game. No Derwin James, no Bosa, and an aging, injured Mac who dominated 6 sacks alone. This is the week our O's should show out. Got to prove it. I agree with you, JT. I agree with you, my brother. They definitely have to go out there and prove it. And, I'm not going to be the most optimistic this week. I'm just going to say this is the week they have to get the shit together. That's it. That's all I'm saying, JT. This is the week we have to get our shit together. Because if not, it's a wrap. It's over with. Salute to my dog, man, Jose, once again on the $10 donation, my brother. I feel that, King. I like to have Brian Flores, too. Having Ben Johnson as our head coach, Zach Robinson, who is up-and-coming OC, and have Brian Flores as our DC. That's a dream, actually, saying it out loud. Facts, bro. That is a dream scenario for our Raiders. But at the end of the day, Jose, we got to stop talking about, potential coordinators or potential head coaches, because I'm telling y'all now, I hate to say this shit, but I don't think that Mark Davis is going to grow a pair and get rid of him, even if he struggles the rest of this year. Josh McDaniels' job is safe. What I keep hearing behind the scenes and what I see even online with a lot of the media, his job is safe right now. It looks like 3 years. He's almost a year and a half into his 4-year deal, $40 million. So it sucks. I know we want to talk about, like these new bright, coordinators that can potentially come in and take us to the next level. Josh McDaniels is going to be our head coach, and that sucks. It sucks, Jose. It does. At this point, I've seen enough. Shout out to my dog, Kenny Mack, man. Brian Flores will be an excellent DC/assistant head coach. take away JMD's play calling as well. And, that would never happen. With him, and his guy, his best friend is our GM, that power trip is always going to be there. That offense will never be called by anyone else but Josh McDaniels. That is so-called his bread and butter. He's supposed to be this offensive guru, and he hasn't lived up to the hype. Yeah, I don't see anyone taking the play calling away from JMD at all. I see him getting fired before they pull the clipboard out of his hand, to be real with you. Salute to my dog, Kenny Mack, always showing love. Salute to my brother, man, Black Raider, been a member of the channel for 21 months. If you guys want to become a member of the channel, hit the link. It's pinned up top. It's one of the best ways to support what we do over here at OakLosVegas. Yo, Graphk, you think JMD is worse than – no. But I also have to say this. Lane Kiffin has some really bad teams. He has some really bad teams. You know what I mean? Like really bad teams. I got to give Lane Kiffin a little more, a little more love on that, man. Josh McDaniels has had the likes of Devontae Adams. He's had, a 4-time Pro Bowler at the quarterback position in year one. He had Chandler Jones and Max Crosby on the edge. He's had some guys. Personally, I don't want to beat up Lane Kiffin too much because he has some terrible football teams in the past. Salute to my dog Mondo, man. Let me see. 2-3 is way better than 1-4. Tank for Williams. Salute to my dog, bro. Salute to my dog. Yeah, and you guys, apparently more and more ads are popping up on my YouTube because I told you guys this. Somebody put a click farm out, and it's been slowly getting better. A click farm on Shieldmore, and every one of our videos that come up is halfway monetized. So I know a lot of people aren't on YouTube, but it goes yellow, and we lose our ad revenue because we have to challenge every video, and then they watch it. YouTube goes through it, and they say, "Oh, okay, this video is suitable for all ads." And by that time, all of our all the ad money is gone. So I contacted YouTube. Apparently, the ads are starting to pick up during the lives, which we have to just go. So at the end of the day, you guys just hit skip on the ads. You know what I mean? It does help the channel. I hate that there's so many of them. Apparently, you guys are saying that the ads are popping up like crazy. My apologies. Just skip them. Just skip them. But that is a way that we get to eat and keep the lights on over here at OakLosVegas because there's a lot of haters in the world that are trying to knock me and my team off our game. You know what I mean? So salute to you guys for still rocking with us. Trust me, the ads might suck and they may kind of, mess with the show a little bit, but it definitely helps us because we're losing ad money because we got haters reporting every one of our videos. Just hit the skip button and we'll keep it rocking. Salute to my brother John, man. Yeah, my apologies, you guys, but this is what I do for a living. So we gotta pay the bills over here at OakLosVegas. We gotta keep the lights on, and with them taking our ad revenue, it really hurt what we got going on. Been to many games in OCO. First one in Allegiant. Always had hope in every game I've attended. This one is bugging me sitting in the airport. Pray. Salute to my dog, bro. John, you're going to be all right, man. Have a ball, brother, and make sure you call in to the watch party today. Stu's going to be on there with his Big Mike. Make sure you call in and give us, your whole experience in that building. It is a beautiful building. It's not OCO. We love our shithole OCO, but Allegiant Stadium is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful building. Have fun, brother. Have fun. Don't have no anxiety, man. Don't have any anxiety, man. Look, we're 1-3 right now. The expectations are all the way down here. Just go into that, assuming whatever, and just go have fun with our Raider Nation brethren and family out there. Enjoy the tailgate. Have fun, bro. Long, yeah, I agree with. Appreciate you, bro. He said, watching the ad for 15 seconds is sufficient. Talk that shit. Mongo, sup, G? How do you feel if he flipped the team and ran the rest of the season with only one loss? Would you want him back next year? That's a very, very bold take, brother. Very bold take. Shit. I mean, if you go out there and you get into the playoffs, you got to run it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing like especially if you go on a run, and you win a bunch of games and you beat some teams that you probably shouldn't have, like the Detroit Lions, maybe KC once, you got to run it back. You got to run it back. Right now, I haven't seen enough Mongo to believe that Josh McDaniels can take this team on a massive run. Do I want it to happen? Hell yeah. I would love to get into the playoffs and steal a game or two, or maybe even make a run to the Super Bowl. That's very high expectations, because I'm watching these teams like Kansas City, which the NFL clearly cheated for yesterday, but I'm watching the Niners. They are a well-oiled machine. They absolutely dominated the Cowboys. I'm looking at some of these teams around the league, Miami right now. I don't know if we're built for that type of success as of right now, but if we can go on a run, hell yeah, man, keep Josh McDaniels around. But it's a lot. That's a lot to unpack there. I don't know if that's going to happen. Salute to my dog, Mongo. Yeah, Desert, man, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm talking about you still being monetized for said ad. Salute to you, bro. Salute to Longy. Salute to Desert Raider as well. Salute to my brother Jeff, man, to help my dog keep the lights on. Salute to my brother on the $2 donation, King. And you don't have to do that, brother. I'm just saying, like, we got a lot of people on the internet that don't want to see us be successful and do not want to see us do what we do on a daily basis. So, we have to work around all the hate, and it's not going to stop what we're doing, man. Salute to Jeff, man. I appreciate you, brother. Nick, I appreciate you. Said if I'm busy, I'll let the AD play out. I'll let the ad play out and help the channel. Salute my dog. Salute to my brother Joe. Shout out to you, Graphk. If we don't suck enough to get Caleb or Drake, someone I would love for us to go get is Jaden Daniels from LSU. He's a gamer. Salute, Joe. And a lot of people have been mentioning him more and more weekly, as we keep taking these L's. Jaden Daniels is a name that I literally keep hearing, even in my comments section. Definitely. And he is the ASU transfer, right? I believe Arizona State transfer, LSU quarterback. Is that who it is? Let me see. I'm going to look up Jaden Daniels. I believe that's him. I hate LSU. I hate LSU. Yes, it is him. I hate LSU. But if he's the guy, he's the guy. Salute to Joe, man. My dog, bro. Salute to you, man. Maybe we'll do a show breaking down all those quarterbacks here soon. Maybe we'll do like a Shillmore show where we break down the top 10 quarterbacks at the collegiate level coming out next year. Salute to my dog Mondo, man. Josh McDaniels can't even score in a whorehouse. God damn, bro. Shit, Mondo. Samuel, I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping. I threw that into the universe yesterday. I was hoping it sticks, man. Real talk. I would love to have Daniil Hunter. Shout out to the 600 plus people in the building, you guys. Make sure you wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. Salute to Samuel. I definitely hope that we somehow, some way figure out a way to get Daniil Hunter. That would be a phenomenal pickup for this defense. John, man. Daniel Miller, I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, they're definitely cheating for the Chiefs. The NFL is definitely cheating for the Chiefs. It's insane what these guys get away with. It's insane. Salute to Reap, my dog, Jimmy G. A half interception over. Dubs, 47 yards. Reed, 35 yards. Wicks, 5 yards over. Crosby, half a sack over. And the Carlson Bros combined 3 field goals over. 2-15 season. Enjoy this W tonight. Salute to Reed. He said 2-15 season. Enjoy this W tonight. So this is our last one then, Reed, right? We're going to get this W and we're going to go on a massive losing streak. Salute to Reed, man. My dog with the morning negativity. Salute to my dog. Salute to Perk Angle, my brother. We tanking for Lavender Williams. The GOAT. If you know, you know, King. If you know, you know. Rube, I would definitely look at Brian Burns. Carolina, they're going to restart this thing. They still have not gotten a dub yet. Aren't they like 0-4 at this point? 0-5? Yeah, like they're really bad. And they're trying to build around Bryce. I know they're looking for a wide receiver 1 right now. Maybe they'll part ways with Brian Burns. I would love that. I would actually really love that. Brian Burns would be a great pickup for this defensive line. That's definitely a call that I would be making. I just don't know, Rube, what they would want. And it's going to be some draft capital tied to Brian Burns. And I don't think that Ziegler wants to move on from any draft capital. He loves to stockpile those draft picks outside of the Devontae Adams draft where we gave up the first and second, right? I don't know if they're going to go out and get Brian Burns. I think it's too much. I think Daniil Hunter, with him being a free agent and some of the injuries that he sustained, I think maybe we can get him for a cheaper a cheaper way. You know what I'm saying? With Hunter, maybe potentially Hunter Renfrow tied to that trade. That'd be interesting though, Rue. What if the Carolina Panthers, which, Hunter Renfrow played football at South Carolina, in South Carolina, Clemson. That'd be interesting if they looked at Hunter Renfrow as a wide receiver one, even in the slot. They got Mingo. They'd have Renfrow. They got Thielen. Can you imagine Thielen and Hunter Renfrow together? That'd be a nice little slot duo right there. I don't know. Salute to my dog, Mateo, man. My brother. That is my guy, man. Salute to you, brother. If you guys want to become a member of the channel, like Mateo, hit the link. It's pinned up top. Like I said before, it's one of the best ways to support the channel. Salute to Gio, man. NFL officially biased, has KC record. Yeah, man. It's crazy. Did you see that? I don't know if you guys seen this shit. Let me show you this real fast. It's insane. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, look at this. Let me take this down real quick. Look at that right there, right? Look at that. Look at the NFL. The Chiefs are 2-0 as Swifties. They actually put that in the description on Instagram. Look at that. The Chiefs are 2-0 as Swifties. If that's not biased to the Chiefs, I don't know what the hell is. It's crazy, Gio. Crazy. Salute to my dog, Ant, man. Vikings can use offensive help after yesterday. Facts. Hunter Renfrow, Ant. Salute to you, my brother, on the $2 donation. Salute to my dog, Mateo, on a $5 special. Graphk, at this point, I don't even think it matters who we get. This coaching staff is awful. Damn. And I want to disagree with you, Mateo, right? I do, but I mean, you may be on to something because these guys have superstars on this roster. Josh Jacobs can't get going. Devontae Adams, superstar. Max Crosby, superstar. Mateo, I can't even argue with you at this point, brother. I really, truly can't. They have to show me something moving forward for me to even buy into what they got going on anymore. The optimism that I had all off season is completely gone. You have to show me moving forward. I don't believe in what they got going on. You have to show me. Go pick up a win today, then go pick up another win, against the Patriots, pick up another one against the Bears, and then we can revisit the situation and talk. Real talk, man. And then go play the Detroit Lions tough. Their quarterback plays phenomenal at home in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Goff is a dog. Play them tight. And then maybe we can talk about, what we need to do moving forward. But we have to stockpile some wins here for me even to look at Josh McDaniels and say, I'm going to give him a chance. I'm going to give him one more chance. At this point, you got to show me, bro. Salute to my dog, Mateo, man. Salute to JT, as always, man. Epps looks better, closer to the line, coming downhill, tackling. Facts. He scares the ish out of me. In line, deep cover. Twitch him with Jakorian. Done. Salute to my dog, JT. Yeah, I was saying that earlier on in the show, JT, that's a big blow for us in terms of the run game. Marcus Epps definitely comes down and plays the run really well as a safety. That's a big blow for us. But I think that Teamer can hold it down, for a week. You know what I mean? You don't want him to go out there and make his knee even worse. We need Epps moving forward. I like Epps, man. I think that was a really good pickup for us in the offseason. Longy, I took Laporta in my fantasy, and he's been killing it for me every week. And I took him over some top names in the NFL in fantasy. He's been cooking. Facts, Mateo. You got to show me. Guys, I'm good. And apparently – he's been reaching out to Pittsburgh behind the scenes trying to get on that staff, and they're like dodging him. That's the rumor around the NFL right now, that Brian Leftwich is reaching out to Pittsburgh to somehow, some way get attached to that staff, and they're not picking up the phone. So at one point, I thought maybe Byron Leftwich could be one of those guys, but I'm going to be real with y'all. The Tom Brady effect. Byron Leftwich, the Tom Brady effect. Once he was out of there, cooked. Even that last year when Tom Brady was there, they struggled. But their O-line was bad. You know what I'm saying? Their defense wasn't the same. Tampa Bay look actually good right now, though. Salute to my dog Ben in the building. We need as many pass rushers as possible. Yep. Just like the Niners. Facts, bro. And you gotta go. Look, we're looking for one right now. It's clear as day. We need some help. I'm telling you, Daniil Hunter, make a call to Carolina, see what they want for Brian Burns. Maybe go talk to the Jets. They have Carl Lawson over there. He's been pretty much riding the pine because they have a deep defensive line. Maybe we can reach out to him and go get him. I don't know. There's a few names that we could potentially look at. Salute to my dog being the facts, bro. We got to add an additional pass rusher. Salute to my dog, Jeff, man. Sorry at work, but another one. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much, King. Thank you for the $10 donation. My dog, Jeff, in the building. No, 88. He is going to miss today's game. He is out with that ankle injury. He's out with that ankle injury. Just win. What's our chances of winning tonight, Docs? I'm going to be honest. The way we've looked up to this point, very thin. Just win. Very thin. But I have to be honest. I think that this is the worst team that we faced since the Denver Broncos week 1. So our chances are a little bit more up there. I think we should have beat the Chargers. You know what I mean? But they still have a lot of talent on that roster. Let's not act as though Justin Herbert is just this bum. You know what I mean? They still had Keenan Allen. They had some weapons. You know what I mean? I think that the Green Bay Packers are really the second worst team that we played all season long. I even take Pittsburgh over Green Bay. And you may kill me for that. I like that defense that Pittsburgh put together. Them going out there and beating Baltimore like that last night was big for them. But I'll say 60-40 right now, man. 60-40 Green Bay, 40 us. You got to show me, man. Until you show me, Green Bay has one more win than us right now. They have one more win than us. So 60-40. And that may even be nice right now. That's maybe even being nice. We have not beat the Green Bay Packers, you guys, I believe, since 1987 when we are the Los Angeles Raiders. And I think we beat them like 20-0. We have not beat the Green Bay Packers since 1987. Think about that. Crazy. How many sacks will Max get tonight? Raider Nation, I'm going to say 2.5, 3. I'm going to go 2.5, 3. I think he may split one with Malcolm Kuntz. Hoping he splits one with Tyree Wilson. That would be big for that young kid's confidence. But I'm going to go 2.5, 3. Oh, was it 90? I thought it was 87. I could have swore it was 87. I thought it was a little further than that. It's been forever, though. Think about that. 8 straight losses since late 80s, 1990 era. That's unacceptable. Yeah, I thought it was 87. A lot of mixed 87s, 90s, doesn't matter. We haven't beat them in decades. Salute to my dog, man, Christopher. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, man. He said, what up? Appreciate you on a $10 donation, King. My brother. Hey, in Demon Time, I remember that too. When Favre's dad died and he cooked us. Didn't he throw like 7 touchdowns that night? I could have swore he threw like 7 tutties. We got absolutely cooked that night. Salute to Chris once again, man. Appreciate you, brother. Jeff says, yo, bro, you hear that announcer during the Chargers game? Tuck rule doesn't work for the Raiders or something like that? Man, I did not hear that, Jeff. If somebody can send me a snippet. I didn't hear that. He said, Tuck rule doesn't work for the Raiders? Oh, yeah, because the Aiden O'Connell play. You're right. I did hear that, Jeff. I did hear that. Definitely did. Salute to my dog, Jeff. Yeah, 87 and 90, it don't matter. It's been a long time since we beat Green Bay. LT, my family was good. Oos, hoping for a miracle today. And you know what's funny? LT, I don't think that this is a miracle type situation. This is a very winnable game. You're playing a very young Green Bay Packers team, a very green Jordan Love. This is a winnable game. I don't think you need a miracle to win this game. You just need to go out there and get the offense going. If you can get this offense going, we can win this football game. A miracle is going out to Detroit and beating that Lions high-flying offense. That's a miracle. This is a very winnable game to me. You know what I'm saying? So would I be shocked if we lost? No. But would I be shocked if we won? Hell no. I think we should win this game. We should. But like I said before, until proven otherwise, they're the better team. They're 2-2. But I don't think it's going to take a miracle. Just go out there and play your game. Get the run game going. Get the offense finally clicking. And you can beat this Green Bay team. Real talk. It's a very, very winnable game, man. Salute to LT, my family. Salute to Reap once again. Can only go up with my 2-15 expectations, big bro. Well, look at it like this, Reap. 2-15, Caleb Williams season. 15-2, potentially a Super Bowl win. So, hey, let's just take this crazy long ride together as Raider fans, and let's just see where this shit goes. I don't like where we're going right now. We driving through some bumpy shit, but I'm here for it. I'm gonna see what we look like tonight. Salute to my brother Big Mike in the building, man. He will be at the watch party tonight, you guys. Salute to my brother, man. Salute to my brother, man. Shout out to Big Mike. If you guys are not subscribed to him yet, y'all wilding right now. Make sure you go over there and subscribe to my brother. Let me see. The announcer said the tuck rule worked against the Raiders right there because the ball was going down to the ground past his leg. So it was not an incomplete pass. Salute to Nick, bro. Chris, if we lose, it's over. It's over, man. If we lose today, it's over, bro. Like, you're 1-4. You know what I mean? And if we lose, this probably because the offense couldn't get moving again, right? And at that point, what are we doing here? 1-4. That is a very, very tough hill to get over. That's a very tough hill to climb, being 1-4 and trying to find your way out of that basement. That is tough. That's tough. That's tough. Me personally, at 1-4, it's look. I don't even have any expectations anymore. I'm just going to assume we're going to lose every damn game starting this season 1-4 because a few of these games were winnable. Pittsburgh, Chargers, Green Bay. If we do lose, I don't have any expectations at that point. It's just, hey, I'm here to watch my team every week. I don't know what the hell is going to happen. Real talk. AJ said the Raiders and prime time don't mix. And I'll tell you right now, at least this year it hasn't. Pittsburgh went over there prime time and cooked us. I'm hoping that we do not do the same thing this Monday night. Real talk. Yeah, thanks. This is facts. Big Mike is solid. He's a smart guy. Good watch. Facts. Yep. They're very winnable, 88. But what is Josh McDaniels going to do about that? What is he going to do about that? That's the big question. That is the big question. What is Josh McDaniels going to do about being 1-3 right now? What is he going to do about us not beating Green Bay since the late 80s, early 90s? What is he going to do about Jimmy G and all those turnovers? What is he going to do about his offensive line struggling mightily, not only in run blocking, but pass pro now too? What is he going to do to get Josh Jacobs finally going in the run game? This is all Josh McDaniels right here. Simple and plain. Simple and plain. What is Josh McDaniels going to do? That's the question I have today. That's it. Salute to John, man. Here's the clarity. Last win for the Raiders was, in fact, 87. Next time we played them was 1990. We lost 8 straight since then. Fucking crazy, bro. Crazy. Crazy, brother. Crazy. It's insane. Salute to my brother John on the $5 donation. No, man, our last comfortable win was against the Texans last year. Right? Texans. We went out there and cooked them. I remember I was in New York. I was at a Raider bar out there. What is it called? I forgot what it's called. But I think the Texans was the last comfortable win that we got. Seattle, walk off. A lot of these other games were really close. I mean, not a lot of games. We only won 6 under Josh McDaniels, but maybe that second Denver game. But I think it's the Texans game. I think the Texans game was the last comfortable win that we've got. Let me see. I hope you're right, Alden. I hope you're right. I hope you're right. And he's been balling in the receiving game. He just hasn't been able to get it together running the football. Yep. Hey, Jamba Juice, no cap. And now the Texans got their ish right while the Raiders still flounder. And CJ Stroud is out there looking like a dog. And like I said before, you guys cooked me, absolutely cooked me when I said that CJ Stroud was my favorite quarterback in the draft and that we should go get him. And guess what? He is up there looking great, or down there looking great with the Texans right now. I believe he just broke an NFL record for not throwing a pick, with balling with my guy Tank Dell. Got Tank Dell looking like a potential star moving forward. Man, why can't the Raiders have good things, man? Why can't the Raiders have good things? Man. Let me see. I thought the Texans game was comfortable. I thought it was pretty comfortable. Q, I never said to trade up for Will Levis. I said I liked Will Levis. I was trolling y'all a little bit with the Will Levis talk, but I said CJ Stroud is the guy. If you're going to go trade up and go get one of these guys, go up and get Stroud. He still look like a baby. William, because he is. Salute to Gio. Good teams have an identity. McDaniels, Raiders don't have one. We should with the elite players on offense, but we have no QB and thus no offense. Man, you ain't never lied, Gio. Never lied, bro. No identity at all. We have no idea who we are. Offensively, are we a pass team? Are we a run first team? What are we? We have no identity right now. You are definitely right, Gio. Shout out to Keystone. I see you, my brother. Let's see. Shout out to LT. We have the weapons. I know the Texans lost, you guys, but I'm saying CJ Stroud looks good there. That team is on the rise right now. They have some nice weapons. Tank Dell, John Mechie. They have some guys. They have a stud running back, Damian Pierce in year 2. They have Will Anderson, who's going to be a dog. They are building that thing the right way down there. They have a young quarterback. They're going to take their L's. They're going to take some L's, but they're a good team. They're good, and they're a well-coached football team. We have the weapons, just got to find a coach who knows how to utilize them. And you would have thought, LT, that a guy that, got a whole bunch of jewelry in New England for that would find a way to get this offense going. And up to this point, it's been ugly. It's been disgusting. Salute to everybody here in the building, man. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. Make sure you guys wipe them feet, man. Hit them thumbs up if you're not subscribed to the channel yet. Hit that subscribe button. Philip, I have to go back and look at how Jimmy G's contract is put together. It was so confusing, right? The way we put it together. For a minute, it was like if he doesn't pass his physical, his money's off the books. And then, he passes his physical, and then next thing you know, we free up $10 million in cap space. I got to really go dive deep into that contract and figure it out. But knowing Zieg and the way he's kind of put these deals together, I could assume that there's some outs with Garoppolo's contract. Salute to Chris. Paper cut yesterday, still bleeding that silver and black. Need to upgrade. OC calls D. Help up against the faults, man. Salute to my dog, Chris. He said, need to upgrade the offensive play calling. The D held up against the faults. This is factory outlet, my brother. Salute to my dog, Christopher, man. My dog. Philip, it's all love, my brother. Kenny, there's no updates yet on our search, but there are some names that are being tied to what we got going on. I'm hearing Lawson out there with the Jets. I'm hearing Huff with the Jets, another defensive end. They have a really deep rotation out there. So some of those better guys are not even really seeing the football field like that. I mentioned Daniil Hunter. I haven't really heard any rumors or rumblings about us. I've heard the Jacksonville Jaguars being tied to Daniil Hunter a lot. So maybe they go get him before the trade deadline. They're kind of like in that win now kind of mode. They beat Buffalo. You know what I mean? They've Jacksonville's assembled a nice football team down there, man. Also, Rube was talking about, Brian Burns, but I have not heard his name be tied to us. But maybe Carolina is willing to part ways with him to get some draft capital and rebuild that thing, get young and do what they do. But I don't know. No real names really being tied to us at this point. I'm also hearing, Kenny, that Frank Clark may be on his way out of Denver. Me personally, I don't want to go get an aging defensive end. He has not looked that well in Denver. I want a young guy. If you're going to go out there and get a guy, Daniil Hunter's 28. So he's still in the pinnacle of his career. Go get a Brian Burns, who's even younger than that. You know what I'm saying? That fits the trajectory of Max Crosby, Tyree Wilson, Malcolm Kuntz. Go get the young guy. If we lose today, it's mock draft season, baby. Let's go. Salute to Aries. Can't wait for the mock drafts to come back, huh? We got to wait until at least week 8, Aries. But I'm telling you now, we only win 1 or 2 games, or maybe even 1 going forward. Week 8, those mock drafts are about to be legendary. Mid-watch party during the games, we are dropping mock draft after draft after draft. Facts. Salute to Aries. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mac Jones is done. He's done out there, Daniel. His confidence is cooked. He is they're done with him. Nose ring, y'all. No booker. Nose ring, no booker. Mac Jones benched 2 weeks in a row. They couldn't put up a point against New Orleans yesterday. Threw a pick 6 to Honey Badger. Yeah, man. It's Zappe season out there in New England, bro. Definitely, man. We will definitely be playing Zappe. Salute to Midnight. Hell, let's keep it a buck. Even clipboard holders get rings. Don't translate into being a good head coach. You ain't never lied, my brother. You ain't never lied. Salute to Midnight, my dog. Let me see. Khalil says, do you think the Raiders would beat the Saints? I don't. And I don't think it's because of Derek Carr. I think it's because of that defense. The defense is phenomenal. I don't think it's because Derek Carr. He still struggled. Yeah, he had two TDs yesterday. But that offense has been struggling. But right now, I don't think we beat New Orleans. That defense is stout. Man, I did a mock after the Chargers game. Yo, that shit is crazy. Salute to Q, man, my dog. Jeff, I like the Kool-Aid man. I mean, there's some other players, right? And we're going to talk about it. We'll break down some more draft stuff later on. But I like the Kool-Aid man. I like the corner out there in Alabama, man. I know a lot of people think that, not all those guys translate, the Alabama to the next level. You look at Eli Ricks. He's struggling out there in Philadelphia, even though they've had some injuries. So he's been kind of thrusted out there to play a lot of reps. But the Kool-Aid man, Jeff, at this point, corner. I like Kool-Aid. That's my guy. Let me see. Damn, Dirty Eric says I take Mac Jones over anything we have. Shit. I'm actually shocked that Josh McDaniels hasn't pulled the trigger yet. Ball, we're going to need a corner. They're not going to bring Marcus Peters back after this season. He'll probably be out of here. You know what I'm saying? Nate Hobbs is dealing with injury after injury after injury. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need some help. Meek's probably going to be gone. We got Jakorian Bennett. Dre is stupid. He said, imagine Caleb in a Wendy's commercial with a silver and black Frosty. That shit sells itself. That shit is hilarious. I was not at that game, Litos. I was not at that Eagles game. I missed that week. Let me see. But yeah, y'all, I'm looking right now. Tom Pelissero has put out there, you guys, that Devontae Adams is questionable, but he will probably play. He also mentioned that Aaron Jones' status for tonight remains up in the air. And at this point, it sounds unlikely that he'll go. Unlikely. That is a big, that's big news coming out of Green Bay. That Aaron Jones, this star running back, may not be able to go. He's been limited in practice all week. Something to keep an eye on. I'm hearing you guys that Marcus Epps will not be playing today. Something to keep an eye on also. I know he's still listed as questionable, but from what I'm hearing, he is out with that knee injury. What else? Jakorian Bennett. I'm hearing mixed stuff about him. He's been dealing with that, I believe, hamstring issue. His availability is up in the air right now as well. I believe he's still questionable, right? I believe he was questionable on the Raiders website. Let me look at this real quick because I know the only guy technically ruled out has been Nate Hobbs. Devontae's questionable. Jakorian's questionable. He was limited in practice all week long, but he had the hammy and shoulder injury. But he was limited all practice. So I don't know if all week. I don't know if something happened yesterday where they just seen that he wasn't ready. But at this point, he's still listed as questionable. But I'm hearing rumblings about Amik potentially starting on the boundary opposite Marcus Peters if Jakorian can't go. So that's another thing to monitor moving forward. I'm hoping and praying that Jakorian is out there. But at this point, he's still questionable. But Marcus Epps, there's a lot. Shout out to Rain. My brother said that he will not be playing today. And that Roderick Teamer will start for Marcus Epps. So that is what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing out there right now in terms of our injury report. Salute to my dog, Chris. Graphk, have O-lines around the league gotten worse? Been watching the Giants' worst offensive line in the league. Saints, theirs has definitely regressed. Others, include Raiders too. It seems O-line play NFL-wide is worse. To be honest with you, Chris, you may be onto something. But this is the thing. A lot of these quarterbacks now are mobile, right? This isn't the traditional NFL where they want traditional pocket passers. A lot of these guys, like Daniel Jones, he's a mobile quarterback. So I think the ball in them thought, we'll put a serviceable O-line out there, which is not serviceable at all, because Daniel Jones can escape, get out of the pocket, make throws outside the pocket, right? You look at Patrick Mahomes, a guy that can get outside the pocket, make moves. Lamar Jackson. A lot of these guys are mobile quarterbacks, but you're definitely right. A lot of these O-lines have gotten worse. It's like you either have a really bad O-line or you have a phenomenal O-line like the Philadelphia Eagles. But you're on to something, Chris. You are. But a lot of these quarterbacks, man, you know what I mean? They give them all the weapons in the world, and they say, you know what, we're not going to put a lot of money out there on the O-lines, even though Denver spent a lot of money to have a mediocre at best O-line this season. But you may be on to something, Chris. You definitely may be on to something. But there's a reason for it. I think that, this is just a different NFL. It's a different league. You know what I'm saying? We got these quarterbacks that can do it all, that can escape the pocket, and they don't want to put too much money in the O-line. They'd rather pay wide receivers top dollar, you know what I'm saying, and build their defenses. But man, that's a very, very good comment, Chris. Salute to you, bro. Like, yeah, our O-line definitely regressed from last year. I think we had like a number 11, 12 O-line last year. It's definitely gotten worse this year. And you look at the Saints, DC has been sacked a lot. The Giants, man, that O-line is literally being held up by Darren Waller's hamstring. Real shit. So salute to you, bro. I know, Clint, right? Does Chris Smith actually exist? Still waiting. He was active last week. Where is he? I want to see Chris Smith out there. Facts. Salute to Clint. Flores, we can. I just don't know if they are. Last week they made Chris Smith active and sat Palomar, made him inactive. And then you don't even really see Chris Smith. So it's like, what are we doing? What are we doing? I'm hoping that we see Palomar today, a playmaker, a guy that can go out there and pick off Jordan Love. I like Palomar. I love his game. He's the type of guy that'll go out there and be aggressive, in coverage with Jordan Love at the quarterback spot. I want to see Palomar out there today. But I do want to see Chris Smith also. I definitely do want to see him. But I just think today would be a very, very big, I have a good feeling about Palomar. I hope he's active today because he's a playmaker to me, man. Go back and watch him at USC. I know he had a really bad last year. That's why he went as a UDFA, but he is a playmaker. I'm hoping today Palomar is active because I expect a lot out of him in coverage. And shit, you can even put him in a box and have him close to the line of scrimmage. He's a dog. He's a dog. He can definitely get after the quarterback as well. But for them to potentially start Roderick Teamer over those two guys, man. Let me see. Salute to my brother, Big Mike. It's because their teams don't practice interior run, old school 9-on-7 drills, and full speed /pass protection. Holy shit. Salute to Mike with a haymaker. Love that comment. Salute to my dog. But I want to ask you guys before we get out of here. How are you feeling about today? This show is about you guys, man. How are you guys feeling about today's game? How are you feeling? Scale of 1 to 10. How do you feel confidence-wise going into Allegiant Stadium today to face the Green Bay Packers in prime time? How are you guys feeling? You can give me some predictions in the comments section. You can, how are you feeling right now? Ant says emotionless. Brave got the Raiders losing 23-17. Reaper, dub, 10 out of 10. Okay. Danks, about a 5. My brother Raider Sound, 4.5. Juju, 5. Maul said -2. He think we about to get cooked. Orlando, 5. Pull my finger, 5. James Moore, 5.5. Jason says 6.5. Beck, usually optimistic, a 3. Q, -6. Holy shit. Keystone, middle of the pack, 5. Alfred, 4.5. B got it 0. William Merchant got it as a 4. Okay. Well, we shall see. Raider Nation, it'll never happen. I don't think that Manning's ever going to be a coach. He has too much shit going on outside of football for him to be stressed out the way he would be as a head coach. There's a reason why C. Wood told us that he wouldn't be a coach either. They got too much shit going on. Peyton makes more money just covering Monday Night Football with his brother. There's no reason for him to go out there and stress himself out and be away from his family that way. I don't see Peyton Manning ever coming in to be a head coach. Me personally, I think he's happy with what he got going on right now. But yeah, man, salute to everybody here in the building. We will be live tonight, you guys, on this channel and Hammer's channel as well. Make sure you guys pull up, watch party. Me, Hammer, Big Mike, our brother Stuart Schweiger will be on the show with us tonight. Make sure you guys tune in. We'll be live 6:45 Central, so that's 7:45 Eastern Time, 4:45 Pacific. Make sure you guys pull up and shoot that shit with us. On the way out, shout out to my brother Jason Hunter. Hope you have a blessed day today, brother, and hope the family is good. Raider Nation for life. Thank you, my brother. As always, we got to link up soon again, brother. It's been too long. Text me, man. Let's get together this week for a cigar. Salute to my brother Jason Hunter, man. That's my dog, my brother, man. But yeah, few things on the way out, you guys, to monitor. Aaron Jones availability. It looks as though he may be out today. Keep an eye on Marcus Epps. It looks as though he is out, and Roderick Teamer gets the nod at the safety spot. And also keep an eye on Jakorian Bennett. I'm hearing conflicting shit about him and his availability today. So stay tuned for that. And we'll be live 30 minutes before the game to break down the actives and the inactive list and all that other stuff. So with that being said, man, as always, I love y'all. Appreciate you guys. OakLosVegas.com. Go get some merch, man. Become a member. Hit the link pinned up top. PlanetRaiders.com and WoodsonWhiskey.com for the GOAT whiskey. Salute, my family. Love y'all. One.